In my opinion, there is nothing like a wedding day. The jitters that you get to experience the couple have, the first look. I always look to the groom and watch their reaction, and there's something so naturally beautiful about that breath they take right before the bride walks down, and then experiencing the rest of the evening.
I think people, when they're looking for a venue like ours, it's a specific niche. So they're looking for a barn, and they're looking for one that might have a modern edge to it. So when people find us, I guess they're willing to travel. We've had people from the Fox Valley and Green Bay, but also we've had people come as far as Burlington, the opposite corner of the state.
That's the beauty of being a small business, is that you can offer what your couples are looking for. The best thing about this place is that I really don't ever have to say no, which I love. Karsten's Mill was built in 1898, located right in the center of Brillion. For the longest time, I think it was the tallest building in Brillion. It may still be the tallest building at this point. Henry Karsten's family ran it as an operating mill up until 2010, when Beth Wenzel purchased the building. She bought the building in 2010, not knowing what she wanted to do with it, but knew that it was a big piece of Brillion's history that she did not want to see get torn down, demolished. Her daughter ended up engaged to be married and told her mom that she wanted to have her wedding here.
Yes, so I grew up in Calumet County. I'm originally from the area. My wife and I met in college, and we had the idea of getting married in our own barn. We thought, if we're gonna spend the time and the effort to fix it up and make it nice, why not turn it into a business and let other people share the experience? So that's kind of how it all started, and then we began not house hunting, but barn hunting for a couple of years, and we looked all around Calumet County for the perfect barn that was structurally sound, had a nice piece of property to go with it, where we can do ceremonies and everything right on site. And we finally found the spot that we call Brindlewood Barn now.
I think I was that little girl that was always fascinated with weddings. Sunday mornings, you watch Say Yes to the Dress, and I don't think I knew that that's what I wanted to do. I didn't understand love and all of the facets of that. But then as I continued my journey, my senior year of college, I had an internship, and it was solely event planning based, and it was more the operation side of things. The woman that I worked for, it was her job to do all of the coordination. So I got the experience doing that. And then this job kind of fell into my lap, and I was introduced to the world of the weddings from a venue perspective. I have dreamed about my wedding kind of forever. I wanted something grand but different, and there's something so beautiful about Round Lake Farms. Round Lake Farms is a 12,000 square foot event venue, floor to ceiling, dark wood. We have the joy of having a lake right behind us, and then they can come inside to a warmer place where guests can enjoy cocktail hour in our lower level, built-in bar. Our tasting room is down there with our gorgeous wine cellar, and then we welcome guests upstairs into our main level for dinner and then dancing.
What's unique about Brindlewood is you can do everything right here, from start to finish. We have a bridal suite, we have a groom's bar, you can get ready here. We have a nice outdoor yard space where we set up all the ceremony, chairs, benches, arch, everything. Afterwards, everybody heads up to the barn for dinner, where the reception is held, and dancing throughout the remainder of the evening. The other unique thing is that we have a lot of outdoor space. So we are more of an outdoor venue. People can spread out, enjoy the outdoor space. We have a bonfire in the back. We built some decks off the barn so people can be outside, inside, and just kind of spread out, but still not be too far away from the core of the wedding. Kids love it too, so there's plenty of room to run around for them to hang out, play. They definitely don't get bored.
My favorite part about when people walk into the building itself is they don't know where to look first. We do have two rooms, the north room and the south room. When you rent the space, you get the entire building, so both north room and south room. Our north room is typically used for dinners and dancing. Our south room is typically used for ceremonies. Bar setup could be over there. What's really cool about our space is that our bar moves from room to room depending on our couple's guest count, so they can really kind of pick and choose where they would like that to be. There's so many different characteristics about the space itself. The Cream City exposed brick with the shiplap ceiling in the north room. When you walk in through those doors, it's like it draws your eyes straight up to the ceiling. It's the wow factor of when people walk in the doors. They don't know why they're coming to Brilliant. They walk in the doors and they're like, wow, now I understand why you chose this place.
Being a barn venue, we are surrounded by agriculture. So we're out here, it's very peaceful, quiet for the most part, but still you feel close to everything. So there's plenty of hotels nearby, there's plenty of accommodation, so you feel like you're more remote than you really are, but all you see for miles is just fields. It's a great location. We set up the ceremony from chairs, benches, the arch. We make sure that they're comfortable right from the moment they get here in the morning, making sure they're ready to go in the bridal suite, in the groom's bar area, and then we're here throughout the whole day. So from start to finish, we provide as much as we can for couples.
We have a lot of different pieces of history inside of this building. A lot of different pieces that Beth has been collecting for years or that her parents have been collecting for years. We have a large Brilliant line sign which came from the original Brilliant Iron Works. It's really amazing when we have an event here and somebody sitting at a dining table just looks up at one of the beams and sees an old beer can, or the Red Dot potato chips is what gets me. I remember I was bartending for one event and there was this little old lady that looked up on top of that beam and she saw this can of Red Dot potato chips and she was like, I remember when I was a kid and I used to sit on my grandpa's lap and we would just share a can of Red Dot potato chips. Just knowing that seeing something so small brings back such good memories for people, so that's really fun.
I am working with a couple right now that they were thinking of a true destination wedding, and she came across the greenhouse at Stone Prairie, and that is what drew her in. And I think it's those little features that each venue has, something so specific that you can't find anywhere else. And I think that's what draws clients to our venues, and that's why I think our facilities specifically are great for a destination wedding. But I think you also have the fact that they're both secluded, right? You get that feel of being the only one around because you truly are. If your guests are coming here, they are so specifically coming there that it gives you that feel of being the one and only, which is what I think a lot of people want for a destination wedding too, to feel like it's just you.